you have to have a community around you. And I'm really not talking specifically about your own family. It's interesting when I talk to people and I ask, you know, who's your team? What's your support system around you? Most people just say, oh, I have this one best friend I go to with everything, or I have my sister, or my husband is my person. And when things really get challenging, or perhaps you become a caregiver of your spouse, there has to be something else around you to sort of support you as you're going through the hardest parts of your life. And it might be caring for Alzheimer's, it might be developing Alzheimer's yourself, or another critical illness. But it becomes really important to always have these pillars to lean back on, but really, truly take it step by step. None of these things have to be solved in a day or a week or a month. If it takes you a year to start incorporating these habits into your life while you're building your community around you, and again, I'll say, find people who need help other than yourself. Even if you're not a caregiver, go volunteer somewhere. Get yourself immersed in the lives of people who are struggling on a daily basis. And a great reason for that is, number one, when you find yourself struggling one day, not only will you be better suited to sort of understand the needs of those around you, but also you'll have some perspective, right? Mm-hmm. It's not like you were just living this, you know, this life and you didn't know hardship or you didn't know the ugly sides of life until all of a sudden they smacked you in the face. You know, it's a really a good idea to just make yourself smaller than the world around you. You know, let yourself like be needed by others before catastrophe strikes. It just helps keep everything in perspective about your own life. You know, you're less apt to compare yourself to others, which is also just a ugly game a lot of people play, especially now with social media being such a huge part of everyone's life. But to the extent you can really dive into your community, find who your people are, and then give back to them while you're building out all these other things that everybody's spoken to you about today, you'll be better suited to handle caregiving when and if it comes for you.